What is up, YouTubers, gamers, and fellow hobbyists out there? Welcome to On the Beach for Pete, the series that you put on in the background whilst you hobby or paint along with me. This series is designed to help you get through some of the more laborious tasks, perhaps. Maybe you're painting a horde army or something, and you've got, 100 million feet to do or something in charcoal grey. Who knows? Something which, you just is a little bit lackluster, but you need to solidly work on it. Well, put this video on in the background whilst you do these tasks, and maybe we'll talk about life, the universe, and everything else in between. Maybe even some hobby stuff. Who knows? So grab your glues, brushes, models, paints, whatever else you need, and let's get to the bench. Okay, so I am working on also. I've got some Zombicide brutes to do, and I've got some survivors to get through. But before I do that, I just want to get my aliens 3D printed model of what I think is Jonesy the cat. I want to get him more based, if you like. I want to put some of this on his base because or I stuck him on the base, you see, it's kind of raised up now, and it will look weird. So I've got some glasses. I don't know where. I don't know what I've done with my old hobby glasses. I've got my new. Oh, there they are. So I've got my new ones on my head, but those are my old ones. Right, so kind of just trying them out a bit. So I'm just going to be doing that. So you get yourselves all prepped and ready to go, and then we'll be ready to go. No matter how I do this, I know it's going to kind of look a bit strange. That's okay. I just want to kind of level the base a bit here. Just want to level it off a bit. Level it off. And then paint it. Yeah, that would be favourite, I think. We could try and get it on some sort of grey background, grey, sort of flat. Sort of flat. Let's get a bit of water on there. Anyway, it's been a heck of a week. I'm so glad it's over. I can't tell you how much I'm glad that week is over. It's not been stressful. It's been hard work. I can't put my finger exactly on what it's been hard. It's not been stressful, but it has been. I think that's the best I'm going to do on that one. But it has been hard. Lots of work. Extra hours, working later, all that sort of stuff that nobody likes doing. Right, so that's that done. Anyway, so I had a very interesting weekend, last weekend. I had my friend staying all weekend. Came up to stay. Excuse me for the yawning here. Yeah, he came up to stay for the weekend to check out Seaton. Couldn't show him everything. I just showed him some stuff, and I think he liked it. I think he was a little bit impressed. So, I mean, how can you not be, really? But yeah, I think he was a little bit impressed. Right, now I've got Tiger Sam to do here, who from Zombicide 2nd edition. I've got a few things I could do for him here. Now I'm going to. He's got like a Molotov cocktail or something there. He's got a bit of rag sticking out of it. So what I'm gonna do is paint the rag. Yeah, so some old brush, one not cared for brush, cheapy brush. Yeah. So just gonna put that to the palette. Get some water on that. Yeah, that's looking good, my friend. Right, then we'll do that. I can get some Dawnstone on my brutes as well. It will be very good because essentially all my Zombicide miniatures will have paint on then. I got this these glasses that I have on here. I have to be quite close to the palette to see what I'm doing. They seem to be okay though for close up. I'm using Flayed One Flesh for the bit of rag. It's going to be a dirty old rag anyway, isn't it? And it would be soaked in like a fuel, gasoline, petrol, whatever, or something. Alcohol, who knows? Something that's going to burn, right? Something that's going to burn. Depends what you have in it, I suppose. You need some sort of explosive in the bottle, really. Otherwise, all it's going to do is just break and catch fire. You know, it's in reality, Molotov probably wouldn't kill an abomination, but who's counting here? Yeah, and I think that's not bad. Right. What's his rag there? I think we could do with on the bottle another colour. Yeah, we could definitely do with another colour. Like a sort of grey. Greys have we got here then? Green grey, I don't really think that's the one. Be honest, it's more of a blue grey I'm looking for, but don't know why I've got chainmail silver in there. Not an Incubi Darkness one. I think we could go with a Celestra grey. Got my GW Celestra Citadel paint here. Give that a bit of a shake. And I've got my wet palette here handily on standby if needs be. I could use this palette actually. It's a bit of a easier access. Right, so I'll pop that there. Again, a bit of water. Now, I'm going to go with a very small brush for this. Something like this, which is a 5-0 brush. So what I'm painting here, what the grey is for, it's for a label on the bottle. So this is sort of work I never dreamed I'd be doing when I was poorly with my bad eyesight. I'm not saying it's perfect now, but you know it's way better. Yeah, that's the one. That's the ticket. That's good. Okay, so what I could do is, I might do his scabbard of his, he's got a sword strapped to his back. I might do that black, you know. Thinking of black, yeah. I think that might work. Okay, so I've got to get white for the teeth of his. He's got a mask on. Let's do some white on there. I'm gonna go with the Duncan Rhodes white star for his teeth. And we'll try some Doom Death black for the scabbard of the sword, or the, you know, the yeah, scabbard of that the sword is in. So I'm just shaking. There's a bit of a shake. So what's happening with you guys? Let me know. You know what's new in your hobby world right now. Yeah, what is cooking in your kitchen? I'm looking at you, Jam Jar. What is cooking in that kitchen of yours? But seriously, guys, what are you all working on here? It's a fascination of mine. As you can see, I'm doing a Zombicide, and hoping that this session will bring me one step closer to being able to play Zombicide with painted miniatures. My cat is with me because this is kind of his bedroom as well now. You know, it's kind of where he goes. Oh, itchy nose. So I am painting a scabbard of a sword. It looks like a sort of katana sword to me. So this is Doom Death black. Going down. Right. So today, first time in a while, not been the greatest of weather. I mean, it hasn't been raining like that. Tiny little bit of drizzle. Not beach weather. So we were a little bit disappointed. But that said, we said let's go do the shopping. we went to somewhere else to do our shopping today. Somewhere, we normally go to Tesco's, right? And we thought, let's just change it up a bit. So we went to Aldi instead in Honiton. And decided to call in to see my mum on the way. Well, after, before going home. So, all in all, it wasn't just another boring shopping trip. I did get to see my mum, so that was good. It's always fun going to see my mum, seeing sometimes she's more with it than others. And you can get some very cool information, historical, stuff about the family and that where they lived, and you always come away with something. I didn't realise that. I didn't know they did that, or or I didn't know my dad lived there before he lived there. That kind of thing. Doom Death Black. It's got a handle of a shotgun or something here as well. Just got to. I started watching Doctor Who with Jodie Whittaker tonight. First time I've seen her as the Doctor. Very impressed. Really like her as Doctor. Nice one. Good choice. I could do black shoes on him. Yeah, let's do some black shoes on him. Because I've got black out, so it just makes a little bit of sense to me to do black shoes. Right. So we've bought a few things lately, and like you do, and we've had to return a few things lately. Different things, which has been a bit annoying. You ever get that when you order something and it's not the right size, or it's not working, or it's not what you wanted? It's not suitable. Yeah, it's a little bit irritating to say the least, but yeah, I've had to send a couple of items back now. We're just waiting for our refunds to come through. Very irritating. Right, so Tiger Sam. Right, it looks to me like Tiger Sam. I've got these belt things on him. So, not holsters as such, but I suppose they could be. Just holding like pouches, really. That's cool. Yeah, so sorry about that, got a bit distracted there. Yeah, so very impressed with Jodie Whittaker in was it season 11, series 11 of Doctor Who? She took over from Peter Capaldi. Yeah, I'm impressed. I enjoyed it. Good. I've seen 3 episodes of that series. It's not the new series, but it's new for me. Yeah, so I was pretty impressed with that. Enjoyed it a lot. Now, what colour am I going to do? The robe, well, not the robe, not the robes, the rags holding his, tied around his, sword. I'm not sure yet, I'm not sure. So we've got to work out teeth, so I'm going to have to use a really small brush for that one. So, teeth. So, kids in Zombicide, the second edition. So, they're one wound less than the adults. 2 instead of 3. At least that's starting off, right? But they have Slippery as a skill to start, so that kind of makes up for that. Because they can get by. They can get by zombies much easier. You got Slippery, and if it works like it does in the original first edition, it means they can go through a zone of zombies without taking any hits. You know, they've got their moves. Whereas if you don't have Slippery, in the first edition they would automatically get a hit on you, so don't have that problem. Right, now, teeth. Teeth on a mask. Don't recall. Oh yes, I do. That's why it's out. Wild Rider Red was the colour. Of that mask, so I'm gonna have to repaint it because some nutter went over it. Ooh. There we go. Really irritating. Gotta be very careful with these small miniatures, you know. You gotta be so careful with what you're doing. Right, so I'm re-going over the mask here. So, I don't know if you can see, but this is what I'm doing here. Yeah, got to do his hair yet as well. I might not go with too much detail on that mask because it's a bit nuts. Cyberite green, however, I think I can make a quick pit stop on that one to fill in part of the bottle that he's holding. So that's just as a bit of a area I need to go over again. Right, so top of the bottle there. There we go. I'm being very careful. So Bradley Walsh is in Doctor Who as well. It's funny, I wouldn't have had him pegged as Doctor Who companion. I really wouldn't. But there you go. it works. It's working. Well, I know I've only seen 3 episodes, but it seems to be working for me. Right. Might let that dry for a bit. With all the stuff I've got done on here. I'm liking what I'm seeing there. The other companions could do with having their bases washed now. Which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to wash it with... now, do I wash it with a mixture 50-50 non-oil Agrax Earthshade, or do I go straight for non-oil? I think non-oil Agrax Earthshade might be the way. I don't know. Yeah, maybe, I think non-oil. It'll contrast better when I dry brush. And to finish, oh excuse me, do excuse me, apologies for that. So I'm just shaking my non-oil. Time have we got here? Oh my goodness, do you know, half an hour has elapsed already. I haven't even touched the brutes yet. I haven't even touched them, so, you know. My goodness. Right. We'll make amends with that shortly. So, what I'm going to do is do this shade wash. Yeah, I think non-oil was the right choice. Yeah, that's good, yeah. Yeah, so I've been very tired this week. More tired than I have been for a very long time, I'll be honest with you. Having good night's sleep as well. I'm just doing the base here. Having good night's sleep, but I am waking up knackered. Absolutely cream crackered. So I don't know what that's about. But there it is, you know. Such is life. Yeah, I'm just going to quickly do these because they're not on holders, so they might be out of shot here while I do this. All seagulls have been very vocal of late as well, haven't they? Well, you might have heard them in some of the videos. Very vocal. I managed to do my unboxing of Leviathan the other day. Pleased with that. You may notice I didn't go into what's on the sprues, which is, I suppose, is a lot of people's main point of interest for the unboxing. But at the end of the day, looking at sprues on a sprue, or looking at the bits, the models on a sprue, unclipped, not really the best for me. I can't say I enjoy it immensely. So I didn't do it because to me they all kind of look a bit samey. Models on a sprue. I'm just doing Wonder now. Thinking of doing a little blood track from her roller skates. Nearly there. Amy next. Sorry about this, guys. I've got to do this, you know. Just got to do this. Yeah, so I've been dead tired. So I've been going to work, and we do like a little meeting in the morning and ask you how you are. And I've just got to say I'm just dead tired. So tired, and I find it hard to concentrate when I'm tired. I just do. Right, so this will be another stage I can tick off once it's done. Yeah, so I don't know what the answer is. I've tried different spasms. I'm trying different remedies for the spasms. It's I'll try anything. I really will, because they're awful. Yeah. Hasn't stopped me walking, though. I am still walking. Still walking quite well. I will continue to do so as long as I can, Cyberite green. That was the colour of his bottle. I'm putting that away now, because I need the space, quite frankly. We're at 34 minutes here. Right. Dry brush. I'm going to get the Dawnstone out. Dawnstone. Right. I would say give it a shake, but it's a dry paint. I remember when Chris from Mini War Game, he said about dry paint, you got to really shake it hard. He was kind of just having a laugh. Good fun. Good fun. Right. So I'm just... Yeah, so you may gather from what I'm doing here. Yeah, I'm going to be going for a kind of a slap choppy type of technique on these guys. It's kind of what I'm going to be doing. These aren't the easiest of models to dry brush. These brutes, or this particular model. I think I'd like it to be more traditional than non-traditional painting techniques on these, I would say. So my friend's partner has got a motorhome, or like a camper van type thing, and they're thinking of coming down to see it in the camping site. So yeah, great, we can meet up, do whatever. Yeah, these poses, not the easiest to be doing, but I will do it. Will do it. So once you work out what is skin, what isn't skin on these zombies, you're kind of in with a bit of a half a chance then. It's not always the most obvious, but these are better models than the originals. Although I did love the fatties from the first edition. Yeah, I really did. In fact, I would say the fatties were my favourite model out of all of them, really. Including most of the survivors. I think the fatties were the more fun model, to be honest. of a different one now. Got some sort of hatchet thing in his back of his shoulder blade here. Yeah, these aren't the best stages to be painting. Oh, I've decided I want to start watching Babylon 5. I've never seen it, not a single episode, don't know anything about it. Everywhere I go, when I come across it though, people say it's good. It's a good series. I don't want to feel like I've missed out on a potentially great series. I don't want to be that guy that's like, if it's not Star Trek, it's not it, you know. Ooh. Yeah, this is a pretty good. I quite like that model. Quite like that one. Now I've got another woman here now. The women seem harder than the men to paint, in my opinion. They look like they're going to be harder to paint. We'll see. Oh, so this weekend, my wife and I, so we've got this weekend to ourselves. No visitors this weekend. Yeah, boy. So, I mean, we love having visitors, of course we do, but we haven't had a weekend or days off together for quite some time now, and we're looking forward to it. We are just looking forward to it, you know. Next weekend, I've got my brother-in-law coming up. Stay for the weekend, of course. That'll be good, but I am looking forward to the recharge beforehand. Yeah, so. Yeah, everybody needs to recharge, don't they? It's just. I quite like having. Excuse me for sniffing. I quite like having zombies in greys. Anyway. So, I've taken down my Jaws board game. It's what maybe because I wanted to play Zombicide, you know, with my brother-in-law coming up and that. You know, I thought, oh, Zombicide would be great for us all to play. So I wanted to be doing that, but there's just no way I can get that finished in time. If I didn't work, I could. Yeah. If I didn't work, I could do it quite comfortably. I think quite easily, but sadly, I have to work for a living, and you know, where was I going with that? Oh yeah, so therefore I cannot get the models painted in time, right? So I thought, well, I need a game fun for us all to play, like a board game or something. And I thought my Jaws board game would be good because it's for 2 to 4 players, you know. Daughter's coming up as well. So, you know, in a Jaws game, one of you has to take on the role of the Jaws, of the shark. Sorry, no, I don't mind that. I just don't mind that at all. Not at all. These models are great. I love Simon. Yeah, this model's good, nice and easy. Good coverage. Yeah, it's all work well. I want them to be mostly grey, apart from their skins, and a couple of items of clothing, you know. But I want it's the characters, the survivors. I want to be more brighter, able to pick them apart easier. You know, on the tabletop, on the board. You know, do that. You got the like the coloured base holders that you have in Invader at least, and probably several others. Excuse me. Not, always a fan of those. Not always. Right. Yeah, get through this. Gotta do another layer as well. Gotta do rack white for the tops of these bad boys. I did think of doing Longbeard Grey first, but definitely going to do that on the Abominations, so work my way up from there. Yeah. Certainly get through the paint, don't you? That's it. Get that grey on you, mister. Slap it on. Slap it on. So get these all dawn stoned up. And then I'll put the lighter ones on, working my way up the miniature up to the top, and then I'll be good to begin the skin. I painted all my old Zombicide in a traditional method, so nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. And I understand when like Contrast first came out and Speed Paints first came out. I understand people not always, welcoming of change, but sometimes it can be a good thing. Turn the page, I was going to say that. Right. I'm on to the last 4 zombies to have the Dawnstone treatment. I painted my Walking Dead miniatures grey. I was following a tutorial that Black Country Wargaming or Black Country Gaming put out. And they came out alright. I thought they did, because The grey, it did contrast with the greys of the zombies, did contrast with like the survivors, right? And I just think it was better. I do. Right. So when my brother-in-law comes up, we're booked to go out to a burger place, like our local burger place, which is awesome because it is a really nice burger place, and they're all handmade as well. So handmade on site. Do so many different variations as well. Really, really nice. And that's good. Ooh. I'm starting to get to the stage when I go there now of, do I start having something I've had before? I may do that. I can remember when I first went there. I can remember what my first ever burger there was. It was a Confederate burger, it was called. Yeah, a lot of pulled pork in it. Yeah, a Confederate burger. Yeah, awesome. Oh, on the last one now. This is good. This is good. Get this done. I know I've got to go around with more different layers on them and that, but you know, this is good to get this the paint like this on all my Zombicide miniatures. You know, good stuff. So I've asked you what you're working on, so you can tell me in the comments what that is. You can also answer me this question: do you ever model like this when you're tired? I mean, I'm dead tired now, but I might be my only chance to model. Do you know what I mean? Ah, there. Right, so I've got paint of some description on all of those now. Right, I'm going to put that paper towel in the bin. I am going to treat myself to a new piece of kitchen towel. Then I'm going to wash my brush out. Wash it out with the water. Then I'm going to take my soap dish and I am soaping my brush up so I can clean it. Yeah. Just massaging soap into the bristles. Look after your brushes and they'll look after you. That's what Chris always says. And he's right. Right. Okay. That is done. What next? Well, I could probably come back to Tiger Sam now. And work out what I'm going to use. Some sort of a yellow, perhaps. Yeah. Look at the flesh colours. I think that might work. Carrick stone. So I'm going to use Carrick stone for the rags tied around his katana or whatever it is he's got there. drew my brush away. So this is going to be interesting. Carrick Stone. Mix the water in. Because we want to really thin it down, this one. There we are. Carrick Stone. I've got a detail brush. I think it's a good one. My seat's just gone down. But I can't think about that right now. Right now I'm focused on this. Yeah, I think this might work out alright actually. Might switch brushes out later. But yeah, this could work out really well. Yeah, this is good. I like this. The distance looks amazing. Who'd have thought? Carrick Stone. So yeah, so like I say, the week's been not the best week at work. I've done alright. I've learnt some stuff, some new things. It's always good to learn new things, right? One can't know too much, can you? Eh? No, one can't. There we are. Yeah, once I get some wash on that, that'll be brilliant. Right, alrighty. This is hair is something I've got to do. He's got dark brown hair, which I will. I'm just going to pop my seat up. Oh, there we go. He's got dark brown hair, like a sort of dry bark or a Rhinox hide. Rhinox hide, let's go. Rhinox hide for the win. I'm going to use a different brush for it though to apply it. Bit of water in that. Right. Maybe this one. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's be cute. Right, so I've got to do his hair. This is only at the back here. I know I've got to put washes on him. Yeah, I've done one wash on his like denim, but I know I've got to do other washes on him. I am aware of that. Right, so yeah, I think. Well, I think that's him done. You know, for that Just trying to put a little bit of hair there. That's fine. Right. Now that's good. I suppose I'll do the hilt of his sword. We could do that. In Rhinox hide. But I might do the metal claspings around it in a gold. Or the metal sort of hilt for it there. I might do that gold. That ain't bad. It's not bad at all. Not bad at all. There. Yeah, I'm suitably impressed with that. So I could just do with him. I could do with a Reikland flesh shade for his skin. Reikland flesh shade. I'm looking for Reikland flesh shade. You talk amongst yourselves for a minute there. And I'll be right with you. Of course, if I can't find Reikland flesh shade, then I guess I won't be, you know. I'll find a big Reikland flesh shade, but I know I've got a smaller one, that's the thing. Or did I tip it into it? Yeah, that's a possibility. Right. We'll assume that's what's happened. Oh, what's this? Nope, Reikland flesh shade. I just find it. My small pot. It's alright. All over the place tonight. I'm looking around for it and, you know, it's just not there. What time have we got here? Oh, we're over the hour. We're over the hour, folks. But you know what? I'm going to keep going with this Reikland flesh shade on this dude here. Tiger Sam. Because I want him to be in a better position. Right, so I'm going on his face. Yeah, so hopefully I might get to make a few videos this weekend, you know. Now that would be awesome. Yeah, that'd be great. Cool. Right. That's that. So I better pack up for this video. There we go. Reikland flesh shades, you're back. Glasses, you are off. And what I will do now is I will zoom out. Let's go back to me. There, so oh wow, thank you for joining me on this episode of On the Beach. Now is the time you look, because do you remember when I was looking and thinking, oh wow, half an hour's gone by already and I haven't done much. Now's the time when I look and I think, wow, I've done quite a bit there. I've done quite a bit. So yeah, I'm pleased with that. So I hope you are too on whatever it is you're working on. My cat's asleep. Yeah, it's another late one. I know. I was going to save these for on the benches, but I've hit my milestone of 400 episodes of that now. So gonna plough ahead with on the beach episodes. I am gonna do on the benches still. I think. I think 500 would be an awesome milestone. So, but I'm pretty darn chuffed with 400 episodes of On the Bench. 400 episodes. That's not bad. It's not to be sniffed at. What shall I call this episode? Ooh. Brutes. Brutes and Tiger Sam. Yeah, I won't remember, but you never know. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, all that other good stuff. And remember, all brushes lead to all, my friends. I'll see you on another video. We'll do another one. And I'll see you there. Bye for now. Bye-bye.